Hi, everybody. We're here to talk about aims and objectives today. When it came to aims and objectives, I always thought I knew what aims and objectives were, but I didn't. Marianne, firstly, just quickly, why are aims and objectives so important?
Because if you don't know where you're going and what you've got to get to, you're never going to know you've got there.
It means everybody knows what the outcome is meant to be of this training. Right? So many people, they start telling you stuff. They've got plenty of this up here. They've got plenty of knowledge, but actually they can't impart that knowledge to other people. And that's what training should be about. In fact, we're going to make a series of these videos where we're going to teach you things in 3 minutes, because you haven't got time in your life for 28 minutes or 30 minutes of absolute rubbish. You need 3 minutes of this so that you actually understand. If you want to know more by the end of those 3 minutes, you want to actually deep dive into aims and objectives or something else, then what you need to do is you need to book a session with Marianne. If you want to go further, even further than that after this session, and you want to really learn about how training can help you in your business, then what you need to do is book on the AET course that Marianne runs. And we will give you the details of that in and around this recording. But here we go. Aims and objectives today. 3 minutes. That's it. Just watch. Be amazed. Here we go.
So, aims and objectives compared to sweets, which you may think is rather strange. So here I've got 3 bags of, there are other makes of lolly available, obviously, but we've got sweets, lollies and chews here. So they're Twizzler ones, okay? Aims and objectives. So your aim is what your aim is, generally what you want them to be able to get from it. Yeah, nothing massively specific. And your objectives are what you want them to be able to do at the end. So it's something that's measurable. It's got to be measurable. So you're going to be using a verb there. If it's an aim, it's a woolly word. So we said we're going to use layman's terms, so that's a woolly word. So an aim is a woolly word, so things like understand, appreciate. But in order to be able to evidence that, we've got objectives. So that would be demonstrate,
contrast. Yeah.
So any of those ones, when you've done exams, all of those words, they're at the beginning. Okay, so if we look here, this is what your aim is. So pretend you can't see any of this. So as you're walking up the aisle, you want to get a ballpark figure of what you're going to get in there. So this is just sweets. That's scrumptious sweets. This one,
lollies. Yeah, I've got that now. Yeah.
This is curious chew. Okay. So if I want lollies, I don't want this course. I don't want this course. I want this one. Okay.
Right.
I'm going to go for this one. So I want lollies. Okay. So I know I'm going to get lollies in. I don't know what sort of lollies right now. So now I take this away. I'm expecting when I open this pack that I'm going to get these lollies here. And also there's something else on there that's going to tell me about the inside. Can you see? There's 16 of them.
16 takeaways. Yeah.
So when I open them up, I'm expecting in there to see all those different sorts of lollies. Okay, that would be what I'm expecting. You wouldn't be expecting necessarily to get chews in there. If you did find a rogue refresher lolly in there, how are you going to feel?
Feel all right because it's a sweet.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. If I didn't find any of these in there, or only one, how am I going to feel? You're going to feel shortchanged because on here it said you were going to get them. When you go on a course, and you're told you're going to learn certain things, it's no different to if you go on a course and the aim said one thing and the objectives said by the end of it you would be able to do such and such, that's what you'd expect. So by shoving all this stuff into a course, that doesn't make it any better. It just means that you actually overload people because you put too much stuff in there.